Assalamualaikum to my course lecturer Sir Azam and to everyone. The purpose of the video presentation is to present about our digital extension services called Museum from Home that me and my teammate planning to do to promote our National Museum of Malaysia. My name is Misbahulfalah bin Harun and my teammate Norashikin, Nurul Amirrah, Fatin Darwisa and Adyputra Syah Iyman. For this section, I would like to explain a little bit about background of information agency that we choose to conduct our digital extension services, which is National Museum of Malaysia. The National Museum is a museum located on Jalan Damansara in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The museum is situated in close proximity to the Perdana Lake Garden and it provides an overview of Malaysia history and culture. The National Museum was officially opened on 31 August 1963 by Tuanku Syekh Putra Ibni Almarhum Syekh Hassan Jamalullah, the third Yang di-Pertuan Agong. On 4 April 1996, the building was gazetted under the Antiquities Act 169/1976 as an Asian Monument and Historical Site.
For these sections, I want to explain a bit more about our digital extension services, which is Museum from Home. So this online event was being conducted through our social media platform, which is Facebook. And this event is actually really recommend to children aged 5 to 11 years old. But it is also really suitable for their family, especially their grandparents, their mother, father, their siblings, sister, brother, everyone in the entire family can join and participate in these activities. So these activities gonna be conducted on 16th and 17th of May, which is it's on Saturday and Sunday. So basically, why we call this event Museum from Home is due to what crisis that we are facing right now, this crisis of the COVID-19, which is urge people to follow the movement control order, the MCO. Everyone should stay at their home and don't go outside without any important things. So basically overall, our information agency, all libraries, all museums, included the National Museum itself, will be closed for visitors. So this is kind of the initiative that we would like to do, is we want to promote this National Museum. Even though this through MCO period, we want to promote this National Museum through the online platform. That is why we implement Museum from Home. So basically, from this event, it being conducted, we provide various of activities and it is free of charge. Everyone can join us. So they can click on our Facebook page. We have post various of activities that all the entire family can do. For example, DIY craft. The parents can download the activities from a template that we provide from the Facebook page, and at the same time, while their children was sitting and coloring or solving the cube puzzle, at the same time their grandparents or their parents itself can sit together and tell them the story about the situations of what they are facing during the World War or during the period before the independence and what happens from the past history. So it's a little bit the children can open their mind and imagine about what kind of situation was their parents living, their grandparents do, so everything. So at the same time, it will help them in their children development. They can learn also about the history education. So it is really important for them to know about the history. And also, in addition, the parents can tell a bit more what is the museum, what's in the museum, and what is the importance of the museum itself. As we know, museum is really important to everyone, especially our National Museum, because a lot of historical things being placed there and they preserve the things for our future young generations. So We really hope actually from this event, this museum from home, it will encourage more people, especially our future young visitors that comes from the children itself, like right after this MCO gonna end. So the desire for them to come to the museum will be increased, so the parents can bring the children to the museums and like looking like at each area, every exhibitions area in the national museum, so like they can open their eyes, open their mind, and like learn everything at the museum. So this gonna be really help in their children's development, and they can gain a very wide of knowledge about this national museum. So that is the purpose why we want to conduct this kind of activities that we call museum from home. So before we want to implement our digital extension services, which is museum from home, we do some environmental planning, which is we like make some survey about the background of the organizations, okay, the social perceptions towards the agency, and we made a SWOT analysis for this part. So basically what we do is, first we conduct a survey through a Google form and we spread it to the public for them to help us to answer the questions. Okay, we provide 10 questions, just short simple questions for them to answer about their knowledge about the National Museum of Malaysia. So basically from the results that we got 92 respondents. So about 87 out of 92 respondents was being aware and know about the existence of the National Museum of Malaysia. And besides that, we also see that only about 7.6% that had become to the had come and visit the museums more than 5 times. So based on these two questions that we got, and based on these two surveys that we got, we see that okay, we need to implement and we need to make sure that from this our event, the outcome is many of people gonna be know what is national museums, and they will come to the museum like more than 5 times, and the amount will keep increasing. So it like this, through this program, it will give an exposure to the public also about the awareness of the National Museum of Malaysia. And also we also get some feedback from the public about what kind of the additional comments, like what kind of improvements that the National Museum should do. So we get a lot of answers. One of them is they said that National Museum should be updated. Okay, they should be do more advertising and make a digital visual exhibitions, which is it fits with this current situation because we are living in the 21st century and we live in a IR 4.0, so it kind of suitable from it. So the museum should be kind of updated, especially to the system, and it can attract more visitors actually to come to the museum. So it one of the attractions, like why people have to come and want to come to the museums. And the second one is like some of the respondents comes to visit the museum for a very kind of purpose. For example, they come for a research purpose, for a study, for a school trip, for a family vacation. So we got a lot of answers. So from this survey that we got, what we can evaluate is not each of them know what is National Museum and like where is the National Museum being located. So we really hope like the outcome or the objective that we want from this event that we're going to conduct is, we hope all the public later will know what is National Museums, and they will come to the museum with their family and they will know what was in the museums, and they will be aware of this information agency, because as we know, this National Museum has preserved a lot of history things that really valuable to all of us, and it keeps the secrets of this nation. So I really hope that from this event it will be encourage more people to come visit this museum. So that is the purpose of this museum from home, which is we want to promote more about this national museum. Okay, now we move to the SWOT analysis, which is we have strength, we have weakness, we have opportunities, we have traits. Okay, for the strength that we use in our program museum is our program can engage the communities and audience with real and authentic experiences that shows our museum have offer a positive alternative program with diversity, special events and activities that can transform live in this difficult movement control order. So the next one is the weakness. So the weakness in our program museum is marketing and advertising, which is that we need to add more our program in social media and or add some adopt animate to make it our website is more interesting. So the next one is the opportunities. So the opportunities that we have shown in our program museum is warmly recognized by community. So our digital event also will be easy to promote and find people to join. So the last one is in SWOT analysis is strengths, which is we are lack of support, where funding and support can leverage our revenue to strengthen the return on our program, which we can attract the user with and give them a prize to the winners in winning game. Okay, now I will be explain about timeline Gantt chart in our program museum. So within 2 days, on 16 and 17 May 2020. So on 16 May 2020 at 5 AM, we have one of our admin of Facebook page for museum have started to post the list of activities. At 7 AM, the admin post the details about the activities and post one video for 360 virtual video tour until 9 PM. So on the next day, on 17 May 2020, we have upload the free downloaded template for the our craft activities and people start to join the activities. The duration that we have used on 10 AM until 6 PM. Okay, now I will be explain about the budget. So the budget that we use is a traditional model, which is called as the social platform, and use it as a strategic high traffic website placements, which is streaming channels such as Facebook to hire full-time data analytics that focus on our program audience growth metrics. So the next one is the budget that we use is a web banner advertisement in Facebook. So this Facebook advertisement where we use only 10 million ringgit to broadcast our program on Facebook in worldwide. So we also use budget on Unify as our subscription to serve the internet and work to run the program. So this way can make it easier and more efficient for our staff to place all the information in the application area that we have set up. So lastly, we also do promotional items which we can use the budget to buy software on 360 Virtual, which is the software for recording the video to the customer so that the customer can use it to view the video in the museum.
And as for the execution of the program, we implemented the program by using the Facebook page. And why we choose the Facebook page? Because through that page, we can create various online activities and immediately share on the wall page. So user will aware of the existence of museum from home activities. And because of our target audience is children, all the activities given is really simple. They can just download the template and or just simply click at the link given.
Now we move to the content of the program. So the content of the program that we use is DIY craft puppet performance, which is our target performance is for the children. It is because the most obvious thing about this puppet performance activity is can stimulate the child imagination and creativity.
So it is an innovation from the storytelling method, but we combine it with the DIY section to make it more interesting and children will understand it more. So the next one is 360 visuals. So the 360 visuals which are used to record the video to the customer so that the customer can use it to view the video in the museum. So this is a great way to showcase our activities and program on social site using the software. So the next one is guess the picture. It's a puzzle box that inspired by the old toys that our grandparents played in the childhood. This template will be provided by us and parents can print the template and help the children complete the puzzle. So lastly, to add more interested in our programs, we add more picture coloring template that the user can download and print for the children to express their creativity through the picture.
Human resources involvement. Human resources that have been involved for this program are students from University Technology Mara Kedah in Faculty Information Management. There are 4 members in the group. The leader is Norashikin binti Muhammad Shukri, while her assistant is Misbahulfalah bin Harun. Nurul Amirrah binti Abdul Rahman and Adyputra Syah Iyman is a crew that maintain this event. The targeted audience is young generation, which is recommended age 5 to 10 years old. For equipment and supply, the equipment and supply that has been used in this program is social media apps, which is Facebook medium. We create a Facebook page to promote our event and reach a big scale of audience. The equipment to access this program is mobile phone, computer, laptop, and tablets. The purpose using this medium is to give an exposure for the young generation or student about museum environments, so they can explore the museum environment via using these mobile apps.
To create and complete our digital program, there are many facilities that we use or help us, which are WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and Google Form. For WhatsApp, we use it to communicate among our team members. For all discussion, problem, and many more, we will discuss or solve it using WhatsApp. Because of that, all our discussion about our program can run smoothly. Other than WhatsApp, we use Instagram. We use Instagram in promoting our program or event. Using Instagram, we will gain and get attention from other people to join our program. Nowadays, almost everyone has a social media account, especially Instagram and Facebook. Next is Facebook. We know Facebook is the main platform or facilities that we use in making our program successful, run smoothly. For Facebook, we use it to update information about our program. All the information, activities, and many more, we will update it on Facebook. Facebook also help us to communicate with people that join our program from the comment section or direct personal message. Lastly, we use Google Form. Google Form help us in collecting survey from people that join our program. We have provided several questions for those who join our program. From that, we will know if our program has satisfied our people or not. Our program priorities is to promote and help people to know more about National Museum of Malaysia. Because of that, we have gained a relationship with National Museum of Malaysia. We also gain a relationship with the National Museum staff. It is because it will help us to gain more information about the museum. From that, we can get advice or idea from the staff that work at the National Museum. All the problem or anything that we do not understand about the museum, we can discuss it with the staff that work at National Museum of Malaysia.
For the evaluation methods and process, during the MCO, we sent in an evaluation survey through Google Form to collect survey and feedback. The purpose is to check whether we do any improvement to make our event more interesting in the future. So what we have got is 100% participants are satisfied with the activities. From the survey, 75% people say that the activities are giving benefits to their entire family. Other than that, parents can tell a story about the past history, especially before independence. So generally, the feedback that we got is quite positive, and it does show an improvement. So I hope by doing this, we can encourage more people, especially children, to visit the museum frequently. Now for the expected outcome. When they do the online activities a lot, this might happen. They have the ability to take ownership of their own learning and develop or explore their own curiosity. Next, it can open their eyes to different ideas and perspectives that are relevant to their lives. Not just that, it is also can help the children to develop higher critical creative thinking skills. Lastly, museum will be more visited frequently because children might be wondering how exactly the museum look like because they do the activities a lot. But however it is, there must be a limitation, like children will get bored easily. One of the limitation is lack of activities. The activities given might to be too least for them to do in a day because of the MCO periods. Other than that, lack of animation skills. Because of that, we should improve more on animation technique skills, like keep postings and advertise with an attractive media. Also, try to play with the fun color will attract their intentions more because children like colorful page and it will easily attract them to do the activities given.